What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to another Star Citizen Bounty Hunter's Guide. In this one, we are going to cover group bounties or group warrant contracts. So, we go look at, let me turn off my Quantum Drive first. If we go to our contracts manager and we go to Bounty Hunter, we have the Pro Tem Group Warrant Contract. This gives you access to group bounties. Group bounties are a bounty that gives you a certain amount of time, about 45 minutes, to take on 3 separate targets around the planetary system that you're in. Like, for instance, we are around Crusader, so we will probably take on a target at Yela, at Selin, and at Daymar. So these may seem a little overwhelming because you have a time limit, but again, it is a very, very, very generous time limit, and unless you're getting absolutely pounded, you will never be out that long. Especially for these, I do not like taking on every single target that we have because of how much time it'll take. I will take on the main target and get out, and that's basically what I'm going to show you here. I want to do the certification, and for the sake of consistency, we will also take a group MRT as well. With group warrants, they actually also do level up along with your bounty hunter's reputation after MRTs. So we will have group MRTs, group HRTs, group VHRTs, and group ERTs. Once we do this and we work up our reputation all the way up to ERTs, you will never have a group VLRT or a group LRT. So we are going to grab this. So it doesn't look like we have a time. Oh, there it goes. So see, neutralized bounties, we have 44 minutes and 55 seconds. Again, we have 45 minutes to take on 3 targets. And honestly, these can be a good source of making money early on. I actually, when I get up to HRTs, I actually chain group bounties. I will do 2 of them at once for MRTs and HRTs, just to work up that money, because you can make, just off of one of them, almost 27,000, which is honestly not bad. So that was the earliest way I used to make money, and honestly, I'm probably going to be doing that now, especially after 18.2 comes out. I will probably be chaining those. So we have that, and it looks like my call to arms in the past video actually never populated. So again, grab call to arms. Always grab call to arms. And now it actually did populate, so now we do have call to arms here, so that is an even added, or a more added bonus. So since we are still around Selin from our last MRT video, so we are going to jump straight from Selin. And the way I do this, especially around Crusader, is I will go from one of the outlier moons, whether it's Selin or Daymar, and then I will work my way around the planet. So I will go from here, I will go from Selin to Yela to Daymar, and then if I want to restock, I'll go to Porto, restock, and then I'll loop around again. Also, if you are wondering, I know I probably should have talked about this when I was talking about the Vanguard, but if you're wondering about the size 2 shields, and I don't have a single bubble around my ship status right here, it's because size 2 shields actually only have 2 shield faces, front and back. You got 50% power here and 50% power here. On size 1 shields, it's a 1 whole shield face in a big bubble, so you have 100% all the way around because it's just all the same. When it comes to size 3 shields, you have 4 shield faces at 25% all around. So it's show faces all around the ship, but it's only 25% one side, 25% the other side, and so on, etc. So I just wanted to point that out really fast. So once we get here, we are going to look for Stanley, and we are going to burst him down really fast and get out. Oh, It looks like it actually might be the Saber, which I don't know why the name just changed randomly. And it also looks like it flared off a little too early, but boom, target down. Now I will put my nose towards Yella, and I will just burst and zoom. Wait to be able to jump away. Completely ignore those other targets, and we're gone. It's the easiest way to do it. And I'm not gonna be cutting a lot out of this video just to show the kind of loot that I do, what I find to be a good just a good rhythm to doing these things. Also does look like my flares, I mean, I do pop an absurd amount of flares on the Vanguard, especially with 318 right now. It's been a lot harder to flare off missiles, so if I run out of missiles that might suck, but you know what, whatever. Or not run out of missiles, run out of flares. So again, so we are in the asteroids of Yella. You want to take things really slow if you're not all that comfortable flying around here, especially when we have the sun in our face. I'm actually going to pitch up and go above the asteroid field just so we don't accidentally smack into a rock, because like I said before, the rock will always freaking win every damn time. Alright. Okay. Now that we have a better position, start moving towards them. And let's just hope I don't get unlucky where they spawn in the rock, because that happens sometimes, especially around these larger asteroids. They tend to spawn inside of the rock. So that looks like our target. It's another Saber, so we can burst him down really fast as well. Sometimes if they do get stuck in the asteroid, like it looks like this guy's stuck in them, so I have a feeling the Saber is also stuck in it as well. I'm gonna flare that off. Oh, they actually pulled themselves out. That's awesome. So we'll burst down the Saber really quick. Now you can do these in one pass if you can hit all your shots, especially on a Saber and the Vanguard. And that makes it really, really easy. That's why the Vanguard is one of the best PvE bounty hunting workhorses you can pick. And that is why it is my recommendation. So now that we got the Saber down and we took out that bounty, we will go and grab the one on Daymar. So if I pull up my map really fast, as you can see, I went boom, 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 and I basically do a big triangle around the planet when it comes around Crusader. If I need to restock, I'll just shoot over back to PO, and then I'll grab a bounty there. I probably won't for the sake of time, so I'll probably go from Daymar, Yella, to Selen, and wrap things up there when I grab the group MRT. Ooh. Are you, like, being difficult? Or are you just not pulling up quantum markers for me right now? Yeah, there we go. All right. We are at the final target, and as you can see, we still have a whopping 37 minutes left. Like I said, it's a very, 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 very generous amount of time to get these group bounties done. So honestly, you don't even need to worry about that time limit unless you're getting absolutely pounded. And when you first start off, when you're still kind of getting used to flying and combat and stuff like that, there's a good chance you would get pounded pretty good. So I want to point that out. It's just because I've been doing it for a while is the only reason why I'm able to fly through these. You know, the more you fly, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be able to do these, and the more effectively and faster you'll be able to do these as well. All right, it looks like our target is that Hornet. So see how many you see how many pings we popped up right there? I'm actually going to lower my flare count here a little bit. If I eat a missile, I eat a missile. Ooh. I thought I had him dead to rights right there. The Hornets are also sometimes can be a little tricky for me to take out, but we still got them down. And now we finished our group warrant. So we are actually going to take out. What I like to do is just for that little extra amount of cash for that last group, I will take out, or sometimes I will choose to take out all the targets here, just because I can make another grand or so. Ooh, don't get that close. I don't want to be that close. Come on. Oh, you're dead. Done. So, there we go. We just made a little bit more cash just off of that. Do we have another target? Or is he soft death? He is soft death. So, we're just gonna... just for getting rid of some of that confusion. And we will do that. So, now that we did the Pro 10 group warrant contract, that gave us certifications to access group MRTs and so on, like HRTs, VHRTs, and LRTs. So again, once you work up to HRTs and VHRTs and ERTs, you will also see group bounties populate for those as well. So now we have bounty assessment, group warrant, MRT, moderate risk target. And again, we can make a little under 27k from that. So we will grab that really fast and basically rinse and repeat. So since we are still on Daymar, I will point out sometimes jumping to the marker on regular group targets like this, they overlap and they'll flash, and it'll be a little hard to see. Like right there, I was able to jump and it just reset, and now it's flashing like that. It happens. Sometimes you got to work with it, add a little bit of thrust. But right now, since I'm kind of pointing towards the ground, I don't want to add too much thrust. And right now I'm also adding a back strafe to keep it consistent. And I will hit that quantum jump as fast as possible, just so it doesn't flicker on me again. It happens a lot, and I don't know why it's never been fixed. I've been putting it on issue console for almost a year now, and it's still a thing. I mean, it's a very, very, very minor thing. It's more of an annoyance than anything. So again, we have another 45 minutes to do this contract. We will probably do it in, I don't know, let's call it 10 minutes. So, also, don't turn off your quantum drive until it's done cooling down. Otherwise, you'll have a quantum audio constantly, and it's annoying as hell. And I kind of drown it out myself, but I still get comments on my videos saying, "Hey, why is your quantum drive still on?" So I just want to point it out really fast. All right. See, now we are on MRTs. It's a good example of a medium-sized ship. We have a freelancer miss there. Also have a Drake Cutlass Black and a Gladius Valiant. I'm honestly hoping our target is the Valiant, but I guarantee you it's a Cuddy. Ooh, I actually think it's actually the Gladius. That makes things easy. Wait for that pip to open up. Also, if you have noticed, since I've been flying the Vanguard, and I have not been switching my power management at all, it's because I am not really soaking up enough damage on my shields to really worry about having to recharge them all that fast. And this Gladius is getting away from me, and I think he just hit a mountaintop. And we'll try to burst him down really fast, really here. Ooh, almost in one pass. Almost in one pass. If I would have hit more shots there, he would have been dust. Ah. And right there, it was either some hit detection or I just whiffed a lot of them. But, done. Alright. Now, we move over to Yella. Alright, now that we are at Yella, we will rinse and repeat. Try to burst things down as fast as possible. And this one is lucky. This one, we don't have to worry about the asteroids at all, because we are planet side or moon side. Technically it's a moon, but whatever. Planet side, moon side, same diff. Freelancer miss. We got two little smaller. You can see these little dots here. There are other ships as well. And I'm hoping, and it looks like our target might be the Freelancer. So this one's going to take a little bit to burst down. If you want, go ahead, use your missiles. Got some good missile hits on him. Alright. We got him good and hurt. And that Freelancer is down. So, it looks like our target is on the other side of the moon or something, or on a position where we can't jump directly to it. So we will find the nearest orbital marker and I will jump there. And it sounds like we have an eclipse on our booty cheeks, but eclipse, goodbye. I only know that it was an eclipse because of the guns, and then we will jump to Selin from here, and then we go to Selin. Here at Selin, and our final target, we still have about 36 minutes to do them. So we are good to go. I do have a minor torque imbalance because of the ballistic fire. Like I said, ballistics can absorb or penetrate through your shields and do straight hull damage. So it must have hit one of my thrusters somewhere, and it looks like it's that one of the smaller thrusters underneath the main thrusters underneath. So it always says major torque imbalance when you have any kind of thruster damage. Doesn't necessarily say or mean that it's like detrimental. So all right, looks like it might be this Buccaneer. Let's open up with some more missiles, shall we? You got some good hits. Oh! Ooh. Ooh. I think we got lucky there, man. So we got him down in one pass, but it looked like he might have rammed us a little bit, but I'm not seeing any exterior damage, because trust me, when a ship rams you, you will either die or take a massive amount of exterior damage, but I am not seeing anything. So I think we got lucky and bursted him down soon enough, or just before he was able to hit our ship. So NPCs really like to come after you and ram you, and it looks like we still have one of the targets coming after us. He's gonna come right above us here shortly. Oh no, it looks like he might have backed off a little bit. Oh no, he's taking us on. So before I continue that conversation, where'd he go? There he is. Since the only downside to the Vanguard is that you're not really gonna outrun anything, so a lot of the ships will be able to catch up to you, like you saw with that Mustang right there. He's done, and it looks like we are actually clear. A lot of times with group warrants, once you take out the main target... Oh, wait, nope. Eclipse is still here. There's 2 Eclipses. Alright, so we actually just saw how lower... like a tentacle stealth ship, because an Eclipse is a stealth bomber. Just basically. How we lost them while they were still coming pretty close to us. But a lot of the times, I don't know how true that is as of 3:18, but a lot of times, once you take out the main target for group bounties, the targets tend to just despawn. But there we go. So yeah, it looked like we were able to burst down that that main target just before he was able to ram us, which we got really lucky. And to be honest with you, oh, I actually see where my torque imbalance is. I am losing 2 thrusters. If you can see close to the fuselage or the center of the ship, there's 2 thrusters that weren't igniting, so that looks like is where we took the thruster damage to get that major torque imbalance. But that is what you can expect from group bounties. They do seem a little overwhelming at first when you have a timer and you got to go to 3 different places, take on 3 different targets, but I promise you, once you start getting used to doing them, they are so good at making money. I won't say they're the fastest at making money, but they are very reliable, at least for me, to make money. So that is group warrants. I probably won't cover VHRTs and ERT group warrants or HRT group warrants. They're pretty much the same, just with HRT, VHRT, and ERT targets. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what to expect from doing a group of bounties. So I'm going to wrap things up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, go ahead, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. And just a reminder, as I keep forgetting to mention it, I am going for 10,000 subscribers by January 1st, 2024. And if we hit 10,000 subscribers by that date, I will do my first ship giveaway. So I will see you guys in the next video and around the verse. Alrighty, have a good one.